Today we're going to look at Law and Order, a nice G.I. Joe classified series. Get your little doggo there, make it very nice. Get your figure over there, helmet, bunch of hands, various accessories, all very standard and exciting kind of stuff. The bottom of the box, you get your barcodes and lucky numbers, various legal information. On the side, you get some fancy artwork there. On the top, you get a star and a number, a bunch of blank spaces. Over here you get your fancy secret symbols for all of his skills and various QR codes. Some more little artwork there. On the back of the box you get some more fancy artwork. Guess they're doing some work on some island. A little close-up shots of dogs and badges. And more legal information. All very exciting stuff. You know, standard warning about small parts. So yeah, let's go. Go take this guy out of the box and see if he's worth it. Here we have good old Law out of the package. Looks pretty nice. Fairly standard kind of G.I. Joe figure at this point. Nothing too crazy. You do get some restrictions in movement here due to the vest, but you know, everything else is pretty good. You know, you can arms and elbows and knees and feet. Overall, it's, you know, fairly standard. You get a nice little badge up there, little holster, his walkie-talkie here, radio. Not much on the back, but you do get very nice cuffs there, a little flashlight, a little paint on there, some leg holsters, nice boots. So yeah, that's about it. It's nothing too exciting, but you know, he looks good, and he also has a little armband that has a little K9 military police on there. But you know, good times. Good old Law. He also has a nice little pistol here, which you can stick in his holster here. Which is pretty nice. Little clip there, you can clip that in there. He also has a very nice helmet here. It says MP on there. It's kind of, I guess, painted to look like it's all scratched up, but you can sort of stick that on there. Nice. Ready for action. He has his two nice little grippy hands, so he can hold his little gun here, which is pretty much just black, but has some like green paint on there. He also has a baton, which is pretty nice, and if you don't want to hold the baton, there's a little loop here. You can store the baton in there. And if you don't want him holding his gun, he has a little holster on the side for this gun, which is pretty nice. He also comes with a little knife you can also hold if you don't hold that, but he doesn't seem to have a real place to put the knife on him. So that's kind of a shame. And yeah, this thing tends to keep falling off unless it's really tight up in there. So yeah, there you go. We also get a set of handcuffs here, which I don't really think is a good place to put these either. But you know, I guess you can put them there. So there you go. Whoops. So it comes with a couple of more hands. It's kind of, I guess, open hand there, and he also has a bit of a pointy finger hand for, I guess, pointing at stuff. He also comes with another kind of pointing finger there for, I guess, pointing at stuff, and he also comes with just pretty much an open hand. It's, I guess, sort of relaxed or doing whatever. So that's fun. He also comes with a fist for this one hand, and also this kind of, I guess, kind of pinch hand or whatever you want to call it. It's kind of like a weird little grip there for, I guess, signaling things or doing stuff. Yeah, there you go, two more hands. You also get, I guess, a good old boy order here. It looks very nice and very friendly here. Does come with a nice little vest here. Little K9 on there. Little handle. bunch of these little standard holes so you can, I guess, put like pouches on there if you have pouches from other figures. Does have it's a very nice color. Little canine on there, another little handle. Overall, he's fairly kind of standard dog at this point. We've seen a few, head and little mid bend there, which is kind of hampered by the vest here, which I don't think you can really take off unless you like cut it off. I don't see any kind of like removable straps or anything, so I guess kind of stuck with it unless you want to, I guess, cut it off. But who would want to do that? Same kind of front legs here, nice little paws, little more joints. Standard kind of back legs here, more joints. His tail does move around a little. So yeah, there you go. Another dog to add to the growing dog collection from G.I. Joe. He also comes with a little mask here, I guess, for added protection or what have you, which kind of sort of slips over the ears, which is a little tighter than it should be, but there you go. Now he has, I guess, sunglasses or something on. I guess that could be like a little camera or something there. A little light, whatever you want it to be. So there you go. Eye protection for your dog. It also comes with a, I guess, much more angrier kind of dog face here. It's pretty much the, kind of the same, just open mouth. I think the ears are a little farther apart, but, overall, you can have a good dog or an angry dog. Your choice. Overall, that's about it. Another fairly standard G.I. Joe figure, but it looks pretty nice. Bunch of hands and accessories. But I think the best part is just getting that dog. So who doesn't want more dogs and animals in this line?